we get to a lightweight bout between KHABIB Nurmagomedov and Nate Diaz. So here's the proud rep of the 209, Stockton, California's own, the Gracie Jiu-Jitsu fighter, Nate Diaz. Had a lot of big moments in the UFC, but of course none bigger than the submission win over Conor McGregor at UFC 196. And now the big paydays have started to follow, rightfully so, for a guy who has one of the bigger fan bases of anyone on this UFC roster.
Nate Diaz has outstanding cardio, a long reach, excellent striking, and a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. This combination of skills has kept him amongst the best in the world at 155 pounds.
So here's one of the all-time great lightweights in the history of the UFC, KHABIB the Eagle Nurmagomedov, longtime training at American Kickboxing Academy in Northern California, from Dagestan, Russia, and a guy who it took a while for him to realize a UFC championship opportunity. For KHABIB Nurmagomedov, this is a decorated fighter, wrestler, grappler, who brings so much to the table, the Sambo master, KHABIB Nurmagomedov.
This guy is a ground and pound specialist. If he gets his fighter to the ground and gets on top of him, the results can be deadly.
Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Diaz is 3 years his senior. He is 2 inches taller. He will have a 6-inch reach advantage. All right, now with the official introductions, we go inside the octagon of Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, a referee in charge of the octagon, Mario Yamasaki. And now, this is the moment UFC has arrived.
Here we go, first round, you ready?
First round underway. So here he is, the internationally recognized Sambo master, still undefeated, KHABIB Nurmagomedov. Some of the best takedowns in the game. I'm told he used to wrestle bears, Joe. Thankfully, he just draws a human being tonight. Leg kick now. Oh, how clean is that jab by Nurmagomedov? All right, first round is underway. You know, as a submission specialist, he doesn't want to hang out on the feet for too long. Of course, every round begins on the feet, but he's going to try to take this fighter down, get it to the canvas, and try to lock up one of his submissions. These guys throwing early. Good combination. Diaz going for the leg kick. He does not connect.
And the chance of Diaz ring through the crowd.
Working on a single leg here. Well, he got cracked to the head there, Joe. He's going to have to change things up here with his footwork, with his tempo. He continues to be vulnerable to that strike coming back. Oh! Huge right hand! He's got him hurt here. And really starting to make these shots count.
He is taking a
That is it!
Wow! What a fight! Beautiful ground and pound KO.
Well, that's the way they used to ground and pound fighters back in the day, literally trying to pound your opponent's head through the canvas. Elbows and strikes and hammer fists, one after the next, an offensive explosion on the ground that gets him the knockout win here tonight.
And here's the end of the fight. We can see it one more time from a different angle. Ground and pound at its finest, and that is the shot that ends this fight. And here we see it one more time. Look at the timing in this shot. Ba-boom!
Well, what a moment for him here tonight. A huge knockout on one of the sport's biggest stages. That is one they'll be talking about for some time.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki is calling to stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 15 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, KHABIB the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
Well, it's becoming a pretty common visual inside that octagon as KHABIB Nurmagomedov gets his hand raised yet again here tonight. And when the injuries and the weight cutting issues aren't part of the narrative and we just focus on the combat and this guy's skills, he looks the part of the best lightweight in the world. A lot of people believe that eventually you are looking at a UFC lightweight champion, if not UFC Hall of Fame.